A lot of people decided to get the Herculist membership, whether it was free or pro or gold. And what I wanted to do was take a moment to explain how we use Herculist. We got some feedback from some people wondering exactly how we use it to get the results that we do. And let me go ahead and just show you one thing real quick here before we log in. These membership options, they do have the free member, the pro, and the gold. And if you enroll for free, they're going to give you, they'll send you an email with a special deal where you're going to pay a lot less than this. I think I probably got a 50% off deal on that. So just keep that in mind. When you do join, go ahead and go for free and then take them up on one of their deals, or at least that's what we did. Now let's go back to logging in. Now if you've got a membership, you realize just how many emails you get to your personal email address, and that's what the first thing I want to go ahead and address with you, and that is what you should do is set up a Gmail account. Now there's two different kinds of emails you get. First, you get the email, the opportunities that everyone is sending, but you also get emails that have a link at the top that will say this email was sent out by a gold member and is worth 75 points. If you click on those, whether it's 50 or 75 points, that's going to give you more credit that you can use towards an extra blast to people. So what I do, however, if you go to Edit Personal Info, here you'll see a contact email and a subscribe email. What you want to do is get a Gmail account, just a free one that you might never even check, and go ahead and put that in the subscribe email. And then most of the junky ones, just lots of emails, is going to go there and you never have to pay attention to it. However, your contact email is going to be the one that they're going to send good offers to, ones that you can click on and get points so you can earn more email blasting. And then also if you refer affiliates, they'll notify you on that. And that's also their primary communication email. Okay? So we're going to go out of there, but that's a real key point, is to change this subscribe email. We're going to go out of there. And basically, the only other thing to really look at is the email database. So as a free member, you're able to email 1,000 people every 24 hours. So we'll go ahead and click on this email database, and you can see here that they're going to tell you, you last emailed on thus and such a day. Here's the current day. If you want to purchase more submissions, click here. If you have points to spend, then you can go ahead and click on here. Let me go ahead and show you under the view stat information. You'll see here that we have points, 60,000 points, from clicking on those 75 point emails and just clicking on lots of them. Now back here where you email the database, again we have a gold membership, so it allows us to email 63,000 prospects each day. And we have the subject line, your URL, and the ad copy for the email. And what I want to really go over, and this is not going to be an exhaustive training, but this subject line is one of the most important components to a successful solo ad blast or email marketing campaign, whatever it is. That is what people see in their inbox or junk mail or whatever they're looking at. And that is what's going to help them determine whether or not they actually want to open it up. And so what I really want to point out is a subject line. Now, interesting enough, the most successful subject lines use the word this. The word this creates curiosity because you say, have you seen this? What? Well, you have to click on it, open the email to find out. Also things like, this saved me from foreclosure. Or it could be, this saved my friend, or this saved hundreds of people from foreclosure, whatever it is. Again, these are hot buttons, right? In a bad economy, lots of foreclosures, lots of repossessions of cars, lots of poor credit ratings. This saved my credit rating. Number one cause of bad credit scores, unpaid medical bills. This paid my medical bills. This software is building my business. It is a little bit overkill to say on autopilot, but it is possible in some cases to have software that will actually do that for you on autopilot. Check this out before it's too late. Again, this and it's too late, causing fear of loss, limited time. This made me $1,000 in 16 days. Again, appealing to monetary gain. So you want to make sure that you choose a subject line, and I would say get in the habit of looking at some of the spam that you get. What are they using in the subject line? Is there anything valuable? Is there anything that speaks to you? Does it make you want to open it? If it makes you want to open it, it's going to make someone else want to open it. So you can keep those subject lines and use them in your own personal marketing. Next, you have the body of the email. And I'm just going to say that we go with, have you seen this? Because I've used that with success. And then it says, this one video has helped people save their homes, cars, credit ratings, sent people on vacations, and a lot more. Again, if you're familiar with hot buttons, you know that these are all hot buttons. Making money, being smarter, being better, taking vacations, new houses, new cars, firing your boss, working from home. All of these things are people want. And so you're speaking to hot buttons. This is psychology. Next, you're just giving them a call to action. Click on the link now to watch this video before it's too late. Then you give your link, and then I find it's good to do a name, phone number, and a Skype ID. More and more people are starting to use Skype, and they're more likely to add you to Skype simply because it's non-threatening. They can turn you off if they want to. Whereas the phone can be threatening. Some people will pick up a phone and call you, but people are also using Skype, so I recommend that. So what you're doing here is putting in your subject line. So let's just say we're using this one, and then you're using your link. And then we're just going to copy this, stick it in there. Now what's interesting now is you can go ahead and increase the font size of everything, make it stand out. I've seen some of these Herculist ads that they just get lost in the shuffle because there's nothing that really says, hey, read me, hey, I'm important. So I do use HTML. I don't worry about merge fields. But go ahead and call attention to it. this one video, I mean, you can make it red, underline it, do whatever. Just make it really stand out so people, when they do open the email because of your grabby subject line, then there's things that grab their eye. This one video, maybe whatever. I mean, I've got a number of bonuses here, but then you can do click on the link now, make it red, and basically just grab people. Now, you don't want to get overkill. That to me actually looks like overkill now. I think people detect hype nowadays, and I don't think they're as interested in hype as just a straight offer. Now you see how short this ad is. It's not long. The more you talk, the less need they have to click on your link. And hopefully the link that they're going to click on has a video or an appeal to it that's strong enough. Now, I would always send people to a capture page if it's possible, because then you have the opportunity to catch their information and give them a phone call. Once you're done with this, you just click on submit, and you're going to get an email in your inbox that tells you your submission's done. And there's going to be a lot of stuff in that email. It's not exactly what the email that went out looks like. But that's it. That's how you email your database. But if you're not getting results, you really want to look at your subject line. It's really key to make sure people open that. I mean, think of some of the things that would drive you to open a subject line. There's some very common ones out there too are, you've got money, just like the PayPal line. Or now Herculist, if they see that you're saying something that's not true, you're stretching the truth so thin that it breaks, they may call you out on that. You see up here actually, no porn business, no subject lines, where you're going to basically call their attention to it to check it out. Kind of like credit cards, your account's been hacked, blah, 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 whatever. Be straight up with people. Be honest and earn their respect. Because ultimately you're also looking, when you do bring somebody on board, you want to be able to work with them, and you want them to realize that, yeah, you were an honest person. That's a little bit about Herculist. We have had success, but again, you have to test different subject lines. We have ads that go out that probably bomb and only give us a couple enrollments, but then we have other emails that go out, get 10, 20 enrollments. And of course, it depends on your program too. I mean, does your program cost $10? Is it free, or does it cost $1,500? When you get these leads, hopefully you're sending these people, again, like I said, to a capture page where now you're able to get a phone number. And if you've got a deal that's a couple $100, $500, $1,500, you're going to have to call those people to close them. So that's a little bit about Herculist. You wanted you to realize that, the importance of changing a couple things in the system. Hope it was valuable.